Magnificent, magnificent, everyone. Oh, crap, hold on. Wow, there we go. Open sesame. Hello, everybody. Happy 2025, first off, everybody. And this is Saki Nakata, self-finally to anime here, aka Jump Home, horror, author, manga, writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. And also, remember to, hopefully as well today, have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night. And remember, most importantly, stay safe out there. Most importantly, also stay tuned for more new, awesome, epic, amazing content coming to the channel in general, even though that's going to be all said at the end of this. Now, this is a very short psychological horror manga, and by that, I mean, it gets deep, obviously. If you know me from my work as a horror author, manga writer on YouTube, then you should know my work by now, but I'm going to give a quick content warning, and I did rehearse before doing this. So, everybody, content warning time. Also, remember the timestamps down below as well, in case you want to skip the intro or the outro or just blah, 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 wherever you want to go. This manga is rated R for horrifying moments, a few sad moments here and there, psychological horror moments, but, hopefully not too many of them. Also, not much bad language as well, which is good, and just horrifying stuff in general. Viewer discretion is advised, and I just want to say, if you are not 18 plus and up, this channel is not for you. I want to say this again, even though I said it so many times before. This channel is a rated R mature audience channel for only ages 18 plus and up, etc. 10-year-olds and 5-year-olds, I don't want any of you to get any nightmares or think the wrong idea. I don't want to be a bad influence on younger audiences, but, I don't make the rules. For the younger audiences, it's entirely up to your parents of what you watch. I just don't want to, set off the wrong vibe of things, Because I do feel bad if younger audiences watch this anyway, and then they're like, no, you can't watch him, he's terrible. And I'm not terrible. I just gave a content warning. That's all. But also, feel free to comment anything if you want as well. But, hopefully all of you got the idea behind all that. Now, I'm not going to waste any time getting into this. I'll say that this is a very short manga to start off for the year. I also want to mention that this is only 7 episodes long, and I will go into more depth if somebody comments about it here and there of this story. But that said, let's hop into the story, Two Worlds. This is the first season and also the very full story. But you get what you get, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this also starts off pretty dark right away, so just heads up. So, episode 1, New Town. 2 years ago. Matt! Don't go out there, please! Why, Jane? Just stay here with Kate, okay? 5 minutes later, downstairs. We're leaving! Me and all of them, I've had enough of you, young Matt said with anger as a beer bottle swung across Matt's face. He fell on the floor bleeding from his face. As he slowly got up, he was told, Matt, my boy, you are a coward. Know this. There is no such thing as happiness, boy. You may be my 13-year-old son. You are nothing but pathetic and selfish, including your 2 sisters upstairs. You all suck, understand me, son? Now, Let me show you something. No! At that moment, I shot a gun, and as my left side of my face had blood pouring down it, I grinned, knowing that I killed the one person I hated most that is gone. I laughed as I felt enjoyment of my sanity slowly leaving me. At that time of that night, I ran upstairs to get Jane and Kate as we left to a town called Anomaly Valley, and so we went on. We went on? What? Don't worry about it. So, now, it's 1 year later, and this is now present day and takes place in the year 2014. Yay! So, 1 year later, 2014, present day at home. Hey Jane, are you okay? Huh? Yes, Kate, I am. Are you alright? Yep. Jane is 16 years old, has short blue hair, blue eyes, and wears a black shirt, red pants, and blue shoes. Kate is 14 years old and has short pink hair, pink eyes, wears a green shirt, blue pants, and black boots. Kate, are you going to bed? Jane asked kindly as she sat down at her desk in her room. Yes, why do you ask? Said Kate as she blushed, then went to her room without a second thought. Okay then, that was a bit weird of how she ran off. Now, my journal, what should I write in you tonight? Said Jane as she blushed too. Meanwhile, with Matt at the hospital, please work, please work. Adam, said Matt as he watched his girlfriend die in a hospital bed. As he watched his girlfriend die in a hospital bed. God, that's sad. Matt is 14 years old and has short black hair, black eyes, and a scar on his forehead on the left side of his face. And he wears all black to know that it's a reminder of his depression. It's true. Life doesn't have happiness, only hatred and misery. Right. So yeah, there's Matt for our first look of him. Sorry everyone, I had to change camera angles because something just kept not standing up. If you know what I'm saying, my phone. But anyways, that is the end of episode 1. Now that you know, we're about to get into the opening song called "Save Me From Myself." If you want to skip this via the time links / the timestamps in the description below, you can do that, as it may give away some character detail. But then again, it tells a story of its own anyway. So, for people who do not care about what is going to happen in this opening song, then please, feel free to watch. But, for people who do care, you just might want to skip to episode 2, I'm just saying. Anyways, opening song 1. Also, you all have been warned. I'm sorry. Opening song 1, Save Me From Myself. If someone can hear me, I feel afraid. I need someone to save me. Just save me from a darkness in my mind. My soul, my blood boils. I can't stand. I feel nothing nor my bones in my body. I'm starting to black out. I feel afraid. Does anyone hear me screaming? As I scratch the skin on my body, I lost control. I beg anyone just to save me from myself before I black out. And that is the full opening song. Yes, I know, but y'all could have caught on to what it was. So, episode 2, Darkness Within. A Matt-only episode. because I just felt like he needed more character depth. 12 at night at a bar, so it's basically midnight. For certain time zones, anyway. Hey, it's cold out here. I need to go home. Ugh, God, said Matt as he was drunk. He walked slowly, then he fell on some boxes. He stood up with a glare of rage. I need more! Huh? Matt, is that you? As Matt vomited, he passed out. He fell into a deep sleep as he heard his name. In his head, he froze in place. Yikes! Matt. You need me, Matt. I do? Why? I can make my own choices, you know. So, from that creepy glare image we just got, I want all of you to remember that. Who knows if it's foreshadowing? I don't know. At that moment, I woke up, but I felt different than before. But when I got home, Kate was talking to Jane, so I left them alone and went to my room. I don't remember a single thing at all, said Matt as he looked in his mirror and was shocked of what he saw. Yikes. Ah! Slam. I'll explain that part right there in a different video, but for now, at that moment, I was something new. Something new, huh? You don't say. Episode 3, Jane and Kate enter the other world. Oganata. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, Oganata. Yeah, because I made it such a complicated made-up name. So, anyways, 2:30 at night, Jane Bellatier's room. My journal is what keeps me busy. I must stop. It's no point. It's so pointless, said Jane as she threw outside of her window. She saw Kate crying outside in the rain, so she ran outside to Kate to talk to her. Kate? You know, Jane, if we could go to a world not of this world, would you stay with me? Kate asked with a smile of hope. Sure, Kate. I'll go with you. And I found out we aren't sisters. Not even biologically. We're just friends, said Jane as they both blushed. A force of heavy wind blew them down in a hole on the ground of their backyard. As Kate and Jane fell in a hole of darkness, they closed their eyes. Then, a few seconds later, within a blink of an eye, they opened their eyes to see where they were. Holy crap! Kate, it's Inagata, the other world. I researched this. Wow. Waterfalls, trees, bridges, and mud pits. A pink river. It's beautiful. And the pink river, it's just a river of paint. It's like a fever dream that came true. I can't believe this. It's so beautiful, said Jane as her mind was blown away. Wow. As me and Kate walked around, we were amazed by all of it. 5 minutes later. That's what they would say. Ugh. Hey, Jane, do you think we could be GFs and queens of this place? Kate asked as Jane said, Yes, Kate. Yes. I think it could work out. As they both kissed, they made love to each other for 10 minutes. Oh God, undressed next to a tree. Then they put their clothes back on. Then Jane said, Kate Inama, I love you a lot. And to find out that we weren't actually biological sisters is kind of weird, knowing that my first crush is you. And then, want to take a dive in the mud and become queens? Sure. Cool. Yeah, so this is when the story starts to get really weird because I tried to make it a really weird fever dream story, and it's a bit awkward. So for those who feel really weirded out, it's a weird story. Haven't you ever seen Spirited Away or Paranoia Agent or something? I don't know. And with that, me and Kate were about to have fun in the mud and become queens as lovers of this world of Oganata. And I said it correctly that time. And with that said, here comes episode 4. Wait, hold on. Oh my God, there's not many episodes left. Episode 4, Kate and Jane's Mud Pit Fun and Becoming Lover Queens of Oganata. Yeah, so this is a really weird story, and it's supposed to make all of you feel weirded out. It makes me weirded out just knowing that I made this and I'm reading it to all of you. Oh my God. Wow, when I was really sick, I forgot a lot about this. Jesus, okay. As Kate and Jane climbed a tree, they were above a huge pond of mud. Jane looked down and said, Who's first? As Jane looked over to Kate, she saw Kate jump first. Splash! Oh crap! I'm losing my balance! Ah! Splash. Yikes! What a rush. A paradise, yes. Huh? Want to make a paradise? Sure. Also, if somebody makes a yikes compilation, I will watch it. Just comment it if somebody makes a yikes compilation. And with that, me and Kate had fun in the mud for an hour or so. Then we washed all of the mud off at a nearby lake. We reserved supernatural powers that we have gained and became queens of this world, the rulers of Oganata, to build our paradise. Yep. Let's get to it. And as me and Kate became lovers and the queens of Oganata, we built our paradise in only 5 days, and so time went on. Meanwhile, with Matt in the real world, I must find Jane and Kate, and my life matters. Maybe that lab has answers. Jesus, Matt, you good? Good Lord, what's wrong with you, Matthew? It's... So now, episode 5, Matt's discovery of the truth and beyond. As Matt made it in the lab around midnight, he went to the computer room and made a huge discovery. As he got past all of the guards of the lab, without them knowing, holy crap, why would somebody just leave their door open to this computer room? No key cards needed, I suppose. I guess they're just too stupid to know it. How the tables have turned on them. And they did not change the password. Thank God, said Matt with relief as he then searched up the truth of life. But it went beyond that in a bad way. Well, I suppose since I used to work here, I know where the files are on this computer. Huh? What the hell? Is all of this... My God! They're experiments! I must leave, now, said Matt, as he heard a whooshing sound. Before he could even stand up straight from leaning over to the computer, he got hit over the head with a shovel and fell unconscious for 5 full hours while getting experimented on. 1 day later. As Matt slowly woke up, he was no longer in the real world, as it was erased from existence entirely. But as Matt stood up, he saw the 2 queens and smiled like a psychopath. As his eyes were completely yellow, everything he was wearing was the same, along with his hair and skin color. He was now a bioweapon called the Eliminator. Who's there? Kate, what is it? Oh my God. Matt? Time to kill the queens and erase this world. Yeah, he's not human. Kill him now, kill him now. He's clearly not human. Okay? He is gone. There is no more Matt. Jesus. Oh God, this is intense. Final episode, episode 7. The end of existence. Kate and Jane versus the Eliminator. Skynet? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Look at the sky, Jane, yelled Kate as they saw it turn pitch black. Yes, everything else was slowly turning pitch black as well. The Eliminator attacked both of them, knocking them down and knocking Jane to the ground with a broken leg, as lightning suddenly struck the tree that Jane was next to from the lightning bolt. The tree lit on fire near Jane. She looked at the tree as it came down and killed her, splatting her into nothing but blood. No! Jane! You monster! Matt, why? Matt is no more, nor is the real world. Nor is it at all, yelled the Eliminator as he grinned, then jumped at Kate, but with such power and force. Kate punched him mid-air into the darkness near them. The Eliminator disappeared out of existence. What is happening to this world? Our tropical utopia, said Kate as she ran. The darkness began to get faster and faster. As Kate jumped off a cliff, she closed her eyes and smiled. Then the darkness consumed her. She was erased from existence along with both of the 2 worlds. Nothing was left, not even Earth itself, nor any other planet, just outer space. Nothing remained. And that, ladies and gentlemen, audience of the world, everyone, 2 worlds, the full first season / the full story done, rated R. That's how it ends, but we're not done yet. We have the ending song called Love's All We Got. No, it's not what you think. So let's begin. Ending song, Love's All We Got. If it's just so short of life, I love you and trust you as love's all we got. Until the end of time in life, no telling what can and may happen over our time as ourselves. And because I love you and care about you, I'll be with you until our final days. There we go. There you have it, everybody. The end. Boy, oh boy, was that a crazy story to start off 2025 with. Which hopefully now you know why this is age restricted. So yes, I have no words for my own story that I just read all of you, but fear not, as I have only one other thing to tell all of you, except the fact that I'm cooking up other good horror stories. This one was short because, at the time I was very sick and I was really worn out, but I was able to finish this near the beginning of this year before it began. But that all said and done, everybody, with one final word, Moko-chan Season 4, the full 4th season, is probably going to be the next story before anything else. Now, of course, I will make more stories as I go along, but the complete 4th full season of Moko-chan is done. All I have to do is release it. And that said, everybody, without a further ado, this has been Saki Nakaido, Stuff of Funny Lens to Anime here, aka John Pullman, horror author, manga writer, personality name here, aka Gabe here. And remember to have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, and night. And most importantly, remember to stay safe out there, everybody. And stay tuned for more new, awesome, epic, amazing content coming to the channel in general. And that said and done out of the way, everybody, I will see all of you in the next one of what comes up next for more new, awesome, epic, amazing content in general. Peace out, everybody, and bye-bye!